their act together.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot depends on this. Maybe you've got to come down on him like a ton of bricks.
Today was the first day I wore the camera, but it didn't work. I had to take a couple of days off because my hands are, my right arm was asleep for like almost 24 hours straight. Been having camera difficulties, which is endlessly frustrating. Saw a guy rip a turkey's leg off today. I want to get that on tape, you know, and I don't. And I tell them about it, and they're like, "Why didn't you get it on tape?" My arm and my wrist and my hand hurt. I feel like I kind of let people back in the office down. I let myself down. I miss home, I miss friends and my family, and I'm tired of killing tons of animals and watching people abuse the hell out of them.
I would do it myself, so I know that it's doable. It's not a superhuman task, it's just a damn difficult task. It's a nasty, dirty, filthy task, and that it is soul-wracking if you care. It takes a part of your heart and it breaks it. I've done investigations, and I know how hideous it is for you forever. Those things will always stay with you. So you have to have enormous sympathy for the investigator. Once in a blue moon, an investigator won't do their job. They will shirk. They will make excuses. And then I have no sympathy for them. You're wasting our time and our money and our effort. And worse than anything is that you're letting the animals down. Get out.
Founder of the largest animal rights organization in the world, my guest is a fighter and no stranger to controversy. Joining me now is co-founder and president of PETA, Ingrid Newkirk, and welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
People have criticized some of your methods of going about persuading, and I've been witness, actually, to seeing paint thrown on fur coats. And Oscar de la Renta, who said that he was a supporter of PETA until he got a pie in the face.
Anybody who has received a pie hasn't received it because we're not doing our homework. For example, I just told the CEO of Procter & Gamble we won't lob a pie at him anymore. But it caused him to pick up the phone and call me personally. No other tactic, sadly, has ever caused him to do that.
And dropping a dead fish on the editor of Vogue's lunch at the Four Seasons, is that a way to get attention also?
Oh yes, it got tons of attention. It was actually a raccoon. Your show is beautiful, but I'm not much of a judge of fashion, but I'm a judge of ethics. And you're beautiful. Look at what you've done.
I'm doing what I can, the little bit that I can.
Yeah, you saw the mulesing footage, didn't you?
Yes, and we're not going to use wool for next season. We definitely won't use wool from Australia, that's for sure.
Lovely man. These are some sayings just to fortify you during the working day. If there's ever anything we can do for you, but you've done everything for the animals.
Yeah, we're gonna work with them on the next show.
All right, excellent.
Definitely.
Lovely. Thank you. We won't keep
Congrats,
you.
a terrific show again. See you later.
Thanks a million.
Bye. See you later. Thanks. Bye.
How was Paris?
Wonderful, wonderful. We've got so many terrific opportunities here. Here's an option in the Yves Saint Laurent store. Now, these have windows that you can really easily get into. They have backdrops here, but you could easily move them away and take over the window.
It's practically tailor-made for a protest.
Now this is a great target, but they have said they'll meet with us, but they pushed the meeting back twice. It's Prada.
Oh, it's Prada.
store in Paris.
Mr. and Mrs. Prada. We know where their workshop is.
Yeah, the thing is that they have been back in touch, have agreed to meet. Even though they changed the date, we have to kind of give them the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, wonderful.
Even though their store does have a lot of fur this
Tons
season.
of fur.
You can tell you like that one.
Well, it's kind of, you know, it's Jean-Paul Gaultier's window. He has the ugliest store. He told us back in the 90s that he would only use fake fur, and then when the furriers pushed furs back and all that, he jumped on the bandwagon. He uses more fur than just about anybody. Now, he doesn't really even have window cases to worry about. He's just got this ugly store.
Basically, just step right into it.
Step in it, and there it is. This looks very good.
Yeah, I think it's the best bet because he's refused any meetings. He's just
a real fur pimp.
Yeah.
Jean-Paul Gaultier is celebrating his 30th year of design, and unfortunately he's getting worse and worse. He's getting crueler. I think he's like a little boy who wants to show his mummy he can be extra cruel. I really do. So I believe we have to do something to up the stakes a bit. He's very fond of his boutique off the Champs-Élysées. He has 2 windows, and we want to take over those windows. What I'm worried about is the possibility that they've got some security rent-a-goon person.
They do. I was there when it was open before, and there's a guy who stands at the door, and the door's not locked. But it could be locked.
It could be easily locked. They'd be idiots if they didn't have a system to just lock it down quickly. And I think that makes it imperative that we're inside without the press and that we're inside looking normal.
Well, the 4 of us will be arriving completely separately than Eric and Michael and the whole media
Well,
mob.
I'm not sure that's what I want to do. I would like to go in first because there is an obscene skirt. And I thought maybe because they probably have an alarm at the counter, if I could get the people to come out from the counter and talk about the skirt as if we're interested, then that would give a chance for everybody else to come in. We'll look at the window and we'll see something and then we'll think of going in. So we'll just go in and hopefully we'll be let in. Bonjour.
But you guys aren't following as closely.
It's not too far behind, 30 seconds tops.
You shouldn't be here now. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We need a little time inside. We need this sales attendant to come out and talk to us. We need everybody to think about the customers in the store.
But it's not going to be such a kerfuffle that they're going to want to not let other people in, right?
It's just going to be any kerfuffle.
Okay, cool.
I'm just going to ask them about this hideous skirt. So please, you've got to give me at least 3 or 4 minutes.
If word is leaked out that there's going to be a protest that's meeting in the vicinity and they've got...
And you start asking about fur coats, this is...
That's okay.
It's not, because they could lock the doors and the whole thing could be aborted.
No, no, it won't be like that.
I don't know if I'd...
Yeah, the thing is also, if you're engaging them about things that they don't want to hear about, and they don't want to hear about how that fur is made,
I'm not talking to them, Dan, about how the fur is made. Grow up. I'm going to be questioning them about the skirt. I would like to know some things about the skirt. That's normal.
What kind of things, though? It does worry me.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll be all right, Michael. Boys, you know, before you were born, I was doing animal rights protests.